Me.
Like anything you want to talk about, we are diverse.
Yo, like you want to laugh, you want to talk about physics, you want to talk about earth science, I'm there.
Earth science.
But if you want to look at something nice, it's not gonna be this face. Like I'm ugly.
Shut up, bro. You're not ugly, bro.
Bro,
I'm ugly. No, I'm ugly.
Okay.
I just felt like saying that shit. Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Unlocked. It's your boy Mike Lentz.
And it's your boy Jared.
So today we're gonna be talking about this is a podcast. I think I seen a snippet on this on Instagram or something, but I found it or whatever. This girl is pretty much explaining like the struggles of being a beautiful woman and dating. So
I'm interested to know
what's
your intake on it is. So.
Yeah, that's a fact. So yeah, beautiful woman and dating. What is the struggles, if any?
Later, I'm like, okay, the same thing that was happening with me with dating. I still wasn't having those great connections. I was getting a lot of my own ways. I was getting ghosted. I wasn't finding joy in that. And so I started studying pickup artistry and seduction and influence and connection. And that transformed my life in every way. And I thought, how do I package all these great books into an interesting read?
I think it's quite fascinating, just even you talking about struggles in dating, because you're obviously a very beautiful woman, very intelligent.
Thank you.
What's your number?
and so most people wouldn't assume that you would have some challenges. Like, what were some of the challenges that you were facing consistently?
I don't know if you guys are on Instagram. Every hot girl complains about dating. The hottest, like I said that about Brittany Rayner, whose book Judge's Cover came out, and I was like, this is such an affirmation. Like, if this woman has a ass like a coffee table and still has
what do you say?
A coffee table and still
like
has
like coffee tables.
Yeah, it's a very nice, very nice authentic coffee table.
Oh, you touched it.
No, I mean, I've seen the gym. I'm really not an aficionado at what is or isn't real. I'm not good at that stuff.
Okay.
But I would assume I see the gym work. I mean, whatever. I don't know. It looks wonderful. It's whatever form. But I would say that like there's no face of what somebody who's a bad connector looks like. And that's what the art of seduction teaches you, is that there's 9 different ways to be highly seductive and to be great at connecting with others. Only one of those has to do with how you look. And looks is a depreciating asset. And there's a study that was done that's like there's no proof that people who date somebody who's hot have relationship satisfaction.
Yeah.
Green is my favorite color. 7's my favorite number.
Yeah, the conversation's not there. Like it's going downhill.
Yeah, fast.
But if she were to break up, would it not be easy for her to just get another dude?
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly.
It'd be so easy, bro. And there's plenty of females that are like eye candy to dudes.
If she's talking about struggles of keeping the relationship, I understand. I can see why. Maybe there's some things. Maybe
I think that's what she's talking about.
Yeah,
like
building.
Dating,
building.
You know what I'm saying? So I could.
Attraction is always going to get you farthest of getting into the door. At least.
Like if just like legit, there's a struggle for ugly people, and that struggle is different because motherfucker, we have all the personality, bruh. We have all the personality you need.
Yeah. Me.
Like anything you want to talk about, we are diverse.
Yo, like you want to laugh, you want to talk about physics, you want to talk about earth science, I'm there.
Earth science.
But if you want to look at something nice, it's not gonna be this face. Like I'm ugly.
Shut up, bro. You're not ugly, bro.
Bro,
I'm ugly. No, I'm ugly.
Okay.
I just felt like saying that shit. Like, you guys have confidence, you're good, bro. I'm telling you, you have confidence. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is like, I do like the fact that like if you have like failed relationships, I like the fact that she actually took the time to like, let me stay single, work on me, find out what the issues were and
approve upon it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I actually like this conversation because there's a lot of people who like legit will just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
End up with another toxic dude and another toxic dude.
And she brought a Brittany Reiner.
Really, nigga?
Have you heard the study where it says it's actually like sometimes the more attractive you are, the more difficult it is for you to find somebody in a romantic relationship? Have you ever read that before?
I haven't, no.
Oh. is quite fascinating.
Yeah, I would say it is, but I mean, I was also a dick. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
I understand.
yeah,
That makes sense.
I've never gotten along with teachers my whole life. I'm a very disagreeable. I would say, like, someone actually said to me, because when I started, doing sex as a career, that sounds like prostitution.
You said
That's how my parents interpreted it, actually. But when I started, talking about sex as a career at like 19, 20 years old, my parents were so angry and upset with it and against it. My mom's reaction was so visceral, and I didn't give a fuck. And so a part of the reason I even have this career is because I'm a dick. I'm like, I don't care what anyone else thinks, I'm gonna do it. But that's the thing too, is a lot of the qualities that we have, but to your point, that aid us in certain areas in life, actually prevent us from being successful in others. And so that headstrong, I'm doing things my way, I don't care what anyone else thinks, this is who I am, take it or leave it, really helped to propel or start my career, but it was stopping me from making healthy romantic connections. So I had to acknowledge at one point that I'm like, the common denominator is you. Like every Subway sandwich you go to, you get in an argument. Every airplane you're on, every relationship you're in, like, and agreeableness is the number one trait which determines relationship longevity and success, or someone's ability, which we're told nice people finish last, but in truth, nice people stay in the race the longest.
Never heard that.
Gosh.
The traits that you
That was yo, she is spitting right now, bro. For everybody who watches this, I hope you listen to what she's saying, bro. Even dudes too. There's mad people I know that's like, yo, bro, I could never find a good girl. I'm like, bro, you not even looking. Stop lying to yourself, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, nah, she's really spitting right now.
That was a great take on it. Nice guys finish last. No, nice guys stay in the race the longest. Because a relationship is a fucking long ass race. It's a fucking marathon.
That's a fact. Wow.
And the bad guys, yeah, he's gonna finish first because that's the end. Like, you don't want to finish when you're 20.
I'm about to get that tatted on my neck or something.
Damn! Why'd that hit so hard?
I don't know. Like, I need to tweet that today. Like, is that copywritten, nigga?
No.
Is that copywritten?
She got that shit from Aristotle. I don't know.
That's a fact, bro.
What made you change? Or how did you start going through that process? What some of the things that you did?
It's troubleshooting when you're like,
Hey,
something's
so
not working.
light-skinned?
And then you can do the troubleshooting what a lot of people do, where they're like, other. Men ain't shit. This person ain't shit. The world ain't shit. Dating ain't shit. You can do that for a while. And I did that for a while. And then eventually I was like, maybe that's true. Maybe dating is shit. Maybe it is hard. Maybe it is trash. But there are people who are doing well.
Yeah.
I can't deny that. There are people who have success in this area. I'm just not one of them. And if I want to be one of the successful...
What was the biggest thing that you changed that you felt like caused the most drastic shift in your life?
My disagreeableness, I honestly would say, I'm married now, and my number one advice for, a healthy marriage is, to know when you're shit. There's so many times that I always want to voice my opinion or say how I would do things or give an alternate route. I'm just, always, and then if I just be quiet sometimes, and even if something doesn't please me, sometimes I want to correct right away. But if I just be quiet, one, sometimes it actually pans out even better than I thought it would. Or number two, it's let that person have the joy of having their vision come to fruition. Just like you want to assert your vision in this moment, they also want that same feeling of knowing they did it their way. So shutting up and shutting down that voice in my head, which, stopped me from being a good student, where I was always trying to one-up the teacher or say how things could be better, but versus if I'm trusting you to partner with you, I actually have to trust you. So that, I think, was my biggest shift.
So yeah, I think what she's saying right now is completely 100% facts. Even when she gets onto the point of talking about even in my own relationship right now, when you're in the heat of the moment and you're talking and you're arguing, you want to be quick to assert your point. And then sometimes it doesn't have to be you always, it should be a give and take, but sometimes just listen to what the other person has to say. And that, I think, if you really care about that person and you think that you really care about that person, you'll give that person, you should talk. Let me listen to you out.
That's a fact. Because I'm telling you, relationships is, people always talk about it's 50-50. 50-50 goes across everything. And that's one of the main things, and people don't acknowledge that. But
it's crazy you say 50-50, but I don't think it's 50-50.
It's really not.
I think it's 50-50, but it's not 50-50 how you think it's 50-50.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's 100-0, And I think sometimes it's, and then you have the 100-0.
Overall, when you put everything together, it evens out. But according to her last question, if she asked that to you, as far as like, what was one of the biggest things in your life that you changed about yourself that you saw a big change? What would that be?
Are you about to say yours? Or you want me to answer?
Nigga, I'm asking you. You want me to say mine first?
Yeah, sure.
I didn't even think about the answer.
Yeah, I'm about to say you put me on the spot. I didn't think.
Nah, honestly, if I had to like just say something, accountability. Like anything, like holding myself accountable for things that I need to do. Because I never did it to that level before. Yeah.
And then also learning just to be a bigger, like when you're young, especially, I'm still young, I'm 26, but like when you're like in your low 20s, it's hard to get over stuff. Like you just think whatever.
That's a fact.
But as you get older, you start to realize like an argument it's not that, like things just start to mean less to you, you know.
Yeah, it's not worth it, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it's not worth your stress, it's not worth your health, it's not worth, you know, your peace of mind.
That's a fact. Peace of mind. Ooh, that's a big one right there.
So literally, like right now, I'm at a point like you get to argument, and like give me just one day to just think about it. I'm like, it's not even worth all of this. Like, that's okay, to hear the person out. So, and it's kind of cool because like, yeah, she is a beautiful woman. And you know, she even though she knows she's a beautiful woman, and like she knows she could get a bunch of guys, she had to realize I need to change something about myself if I want a healthy relationship to like work. And coming from an ugly dude, like like I know I definitely have to change a lot of stuff about myself. If she's starting off at like level 89 and I'm on 42, like there's a bunch of stuff I need to work on myself.
Yeah, that's a fact. But it's I love this interview. I don't know, I gotta look up who this person is because like this interview, I appreciate her growth and how she was able to talk about it because a lot of people.
It's well spoken to.
That's a fact.
True because she does it for a living, so it makes sense. So
there's a lot of people that's in a cycle of toxic relationships. I know people that get the same female back to back to back to back. I know
different faces.
Yo, a female will get the same dude back to back to back to back, and I'm just like, yo, like. And this is me on the outside looking in, and I can see that dumb stuff you doing, like.
Yeah. But what do you guys think?
That's a fact.
Drop it in the conversation.
What's wrong with you? It's like, nah.
Let us know down below in the comment section. Let's have a conversation. You write something, we'll write something back. Let's keep the conversation going.
Yo, and on a serious note, like and freaking subscribe. Like,
let's get this shit
hard?
subscribers.
Is it a problem?
We're entertaining.
I think we funny.
Yeah.
I think we cool. Like, we could talk.
We're not on the top of your subscription list, but at least, you may pop out something you like.
Hit the notification bell. Hell, have a little combo once in a while.
Come on. Sit down. Chill. Let's have a drink.
Don't be shy. No, bro. It's like that. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all next week.
Peace.